Yo, what's up guys, it's your boy Zirkin, and today before I get started in the video, I just want to say thank you guys so much for subscribing, for liking, and leaving those wonderful comments on all the YouTube shorts that I've been posting. I know it's been just dancing Roblox videos, but you guys have been absolutely loving it, and I'm trying to pump out as many as I can. You gotta remember that I'm only one person, and I've got so many requests and projects that I'm doing, but I'm working absolute hardest to get those out for you guys. Just be patient with me and continue to show support because it truly does mean the world to me. 2,000 subs is just absolutely crazy. Honestly, I never thought that I'd ever be at 2,000 subscribers, but honestly, it's just amazing. I am so thankful for it. Okay, in today's video, since we're here, we're in the Roblox game, Build Your Base. Basically, I've been asked multiple times of how to build your base to get past wave 1000. So I'm going to show you exactly my design of how I got to 1.2k waves. Okay, first off, what you want to do for this base design is obviously have quite a bit of spikes and good blocks. So I'm going to clear my base, and I'm going to show you step by step on what you need to do and where you need to place stuff. Okay, first off, you're going to take your strongest blocks that you have, and you're going to just place them around your core like that, okay? Then you're going to take your second strongest blocks, for me it's these subspace blocks, and you're going to build this up. You're going to go 3 high with it. Actually, you're going to go 4 high. So sorry if you can hear my mouse clicking too. It's right by my microphone, and I can't really move my microphone anywhere else, so you wouldn't be able to hear it, but eventually I'll be able to fix that. But just hang in there. Okay, so you're gonna build this 4 high, okay, around your little heart in the middle. Okay, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take laser gates, and you're gonna build laser gates like this. Okay, kind of leave an opening, kind of leave this all open right here, because what you're going to do is you're going to go back to your blocks, and I didn't count this right. You're going to put a V, okay, you're going to make a V from the corner. Okay, so it should look something like this. Then you can just wall this, okay. You're going to use these blocks, your best blocks. Okay, you're going to make a wall like that, and then you're going to have laser gates. In between the laser gates is going to be blocks. So you're going to put 6 blocks in between each laser gate that you've placed. Sorry again if you can hear my mouse. That's kind of, I can hear it. I'm barely trying to click. Okay, anyways, you're going to put 6 gates here. Or not gates, my bad. You're going to put 6 blocks, okay? And then on top of the laser gates, you're going to put 6 blocks, okay? So what you're doing is you're like just building a wall of blocks, okay? So it's going to look something like that. I ran out of blocks, so I'm going to use my circus blocks, okay? You're going to put blocks on top of the laser gates. And remember, laser gates, then blocks, laser gate, block, laser gate, block, okay? Then once you have that done, you're going to take your laser gates again, and you're going to build on top with your laser gates. So you're going to have something like this, okay? It's kind of like a pattern, alright? Because all the enemies that spawn, when they spawn, they're going to go directly to your heart, and your heart happens to be in the middle, so they're going to bounce off these walls and be forced to go here. So then what you're going to do is you're going to take your laser gates, you place them there, okay, and then you're going to go 4 high on their walls in the front. You never want to go 5 high because you're going to end up putting turrets on top of them, on top of these walls, so you don't want to go 5 high, otherwise you're just gypping yourself turret space. Then what you're going to do is you're going to double layer the front row of walls, so you kind of have a double layer of walls. It's going to look something like this. Okay, it's gonna look something like this. Okay, then what you're gonna do is you're gonna go about 4 blocks back. You usually want to leave a little bit of space, probably right here, and you're gonna build another layer of walls. Okay, so it should look something like this. And go on the other side. You're gonna put your other layer of wall. Okay, when you run out of blocks, you're gonna grab your next strongest block. Mine happen to be these toy blocks. So you're gonna build this up like this. Okay, so you have kind of like a person, right? You have 2 legs, then you have your arms, your head. Okay, then over here you can do the same thing. Okay, so you're gonna look 4 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna build your next wall. And with this wall, what you're gonna do is you're going 4 high again. Okay, so 4 high on both sides. Just like that. So it's gonna be kind of like this. Okay, you can kind of see like maybe this is the head, hair, arms, legs of your person. Okay, so it's gonna be just a bunch of V's that's gonna be pushing the enemies into here. Once you get that done, you're gonna go here and you're gonna fill this little area in with blocks. Okay, then you're gonna go here, you're gonna fill this area in with blocks. It's gonna look something like this. You don't have to worry about this because it's rare that anything's even gonna be making it back here. Next, you're gonna take your laser gates, any laser gates you have left, you're gonna place them all in the front. Okay, you can go ahead and just stack them up on top of each other. Place them all up front. Every single laser gate you have, you're gonna place them up front. Okay, I'm running out of laser gates. Don't have any more. Yes, I have 6 pumpkin ones. It's perfect. Okay, so you're gonna look something like this. Then you can just take any other block that you have, put your blocks there, and if you have any more blocks, you're gonna obviously put those ones here as well. Okay, because you're gonna fill this all in. So it's gonna look something like this. And you can put blocks here as well. Okay, so it's gonna look something like this in the front. And then what you can do after that is, if you have Teslas or you have any of your really good stuff, you're gonna put it in the back. But what you're gonna do for this is you're gonna try and get it in this wall right here. Okay, so just keep rotating it through, and it should look something like that. And you're gonna take, if you have any more best turrets, put those in the back as well. And then you can take, for instance, I have this plasma turret. You're gonna put it mid-range if you have plasma turrets, mid-range. If you have these machine gun ones, you're gonna place these mid-range too. Just gonna bring these kind of back like that. Okay, then what you can do is you're gonna take any dual weapons that you have, that's crazy range, and you can stack them 5 high on each side over here. These probably won't be touched. Okay, so you can just stack these on each side. For your front, you're gonna use any sort of flamethrower or bubble stuff that you have, because it's really good and it does a lot of damage. Okay, so it's gonna look, you know, something like this going on. Then you can start placing for me, I have these dual turrets right here, so I'm going to actually place these here on each side because you're going to want this to be a stronger area. Okay. Then you can place your single invisible turrets. If you're, depending on what chapter you're in, you can either have this same loot, or if you have other loot, just use whatever your best turrets are for up above. Okay, so if you don't have what I have, your best turrets are going to be 5 blocks high because it's rare that something's actually going to be able to break it unless it bounces up and hits it. Okay, so you're going to just fill in these areas with your turrets like I'm doing. Okay, you can just fill all this area in. Like this. I have 25 left, so I'm going to continue to just fill this area in as much as I can. I have 9 left. Okay, so you're going to fill in all this with turrets. If you have these turrets that shoot invisible enemies, you're going to want to use them. Then you're getting into your mid-tier area right here. Okay, so you're going to use, if you have double invisible turrets that shoot the invisible enemies, you're going to use these. And you're just going to fill it in behind these empty spaces. Remember, these are going 5 high. You're stacking from the bottom, going 5 high. Okay. On top of the wall, you're going to stack these up. And then back here, you're going to stack them. The same thing. Just continue stacking your turrets behind your walls. Like so. Okay, so you should have something like this. Okay, it should have something like this going on here. I've got 2 left, so I'm just going to put them there. Okay, so you should have something like this. Okay, and then this final V area back here, you're going to put some of your other best turret stuff that you have. So you're going to stack this stuff up. I have these 2 to use. Okay, so you're just going to stack all this stuff up. My keyboard just came unplugged. Okay, you're going to stack all this up with these best turrets that you have. If you have the ones that I'm using, you can use these here, or if you have these, you can use these, or double miniguns. These all work. Double miniguns, usually you want to go second layer wall, and just single miniguns will go first layer wall. If you have dragon breath stuff, you can put that up front if you don't have the bubble stuff. Once you get all that filled in, you are basically good to go. You don't need to worry about back here. Usually, I'll just fill this in just for extra protection, but you don't usually have to. Once you get that all filled in, you can go to the front, and you can get these spikes. You're going to turn these so they're on the wall, like this. You can either do spikes on the wall, or you can just straight up block it all the way to the front. I like to use spikes because I feel like it slows the enemy down a little bit. And when they hit it, they take damage. So it's not completely, like, useless, I guess. And that's basically it. This is what your base should look like. And as you can see, when we do a few waves, enemies should die relatively quick, if not instant. And then as you progress, they should just continue dying pretty quickly. When your base starts taking damage, they'll go through this middle area, and they have to go through all of this to get through. Okay, but you gotta remember, all these turrets will still be shooting. None of these should be hit at all. You'll probably lose a few stuff up here, but relatively all these stuff over here won't be hit. These back turrets will probably live too, unless something bounces up somehow and gets back here and destroys them. But they have to go all the way from here through all of this. So you're good to go basically, and this is how you can get past round 1000 if you're stuck below it, or if you're trying to get to the next chapter. This is chapter 4 right now, so I think, or chapter 5. Let me double check that actually. Yeah, chapter 4. And so if you're in chapter 4, this base will definitely help you get past wave 1000. If you're in any lower chapter and you're just trying to go as high as you can, get as much money as you can, this base design is definitely what you want to use. If you don't have what I have, you just use whatever you got. Use the best stuff that you have. Set it up the same way, and you're bound to make tons of in-game cash and tons of progress through levels in waves. And the enemies will obviously get harder, but if your base is set up like this, you can take quite the beating, and pretty much you'll be good to go. So if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment what you guys want to see next. I'm going to continue posting Roblox shorts since you guys are loving those. And remember, I am making all the requests. Just give me a little bit of time. I just wanted to pump this out and show you guys how I got past wave 1K, so you guys can replicate and hopefully get yourself past wave 1K as well. Okay, anyways, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.